Hi, I just wanted to pop on and talk about a few of the supplies that you might want to start putting together ready for completing the 21-day Advent Devotional. Now, all you really need is a notepad and a simple pen. Those are kind of the basics, and if that's what you feel comfortable with doing, then that is all you need. Obviously you'll need a Bible as well. Oh, just grab mine. Okay. A Bible. Now if you don't have a Bible, you can look up the verses online. That's really easy. An app that I really like to use is called Blue Letter Bible, and the reason I like that app is because you type in the verse that you want, you click on the verse, and you can then look at the definitions of the words. So it has a concordance in there, it has some study notes, but it also you can do a comparison of other verses, of the same verse in different versions. So you might find that really helpful, even if you do have a physical Bible. So the notepad, it can be any kind of notepad. The one that I like to use is a dot grid, and as you'll see, I write over it. I like it because I can write in lots of different ways within it, and as you can see, I like to use lots of different coloured pens. Dot grid, lined, plain, anything. And the reason I like this one is that the paper's a little bit thicker, so if I want to use paints and things in there, then I can. But that, as I say, that's the basic. The rest of the bits and pieces in here are all optional. Now I've put mine in a little basket, and that's so that they're all together. I can put it by the side of my chair with my notepad and my Bible, and I'm ready to go. So I've carefully picked out the things that I think I'm going to use and put them all up together. Okay, so we're going to flip the camera over and I'll go through in a bit more detail what I've got in here. Okay, so the first thing I've got are these twist up crayons. These are just Asda's own brand. They just cost a couple of pounds, and there's a good choice of colours. Crayola do them as well. But what I like about these is, as I'm following along on the study, I will be highlighting in my Bible the passages, and these twist up crayons are brilliant for highlighting in your Bible because they're a wax type crayon. They don't bleed through, and they don't make any marks. So I'll be using these as part of my journaling. They don't smudge. They're not as waxy as a normal pencil. They're not as waxy as a normal crayon, but they're slightly different to a colouring pencil. But those are really good, and you can go over writing. You can do some writing and then go over it, and it won't smudge it. So that's the twist up crayons. The next thing that I got is, I picked this up in Home Bargains. It was 79p, and it's a pack of 24 sheets of Christmas paper. A couple of them are double-sided, I think. That's what it says. But I just thought they were really cute, and I just thought I could rip bits up, stick them down, write over them right on the back, and then put it in as a kind of flap within my journal, and I just thought they'd make it look nice and Christmassy. So for 79p, that's really, really good value. So I've got those. Then I've got a regular pen and pencil and eraser, in case I want to do some sketching. I want to outline it, and then if I make any mistakes with my writing, I've also got a correction tape. Okay, I've got a glue stick and some double-sided tape just for sticking the bits of paper in, and also the stick-ins that come with the devotional kits. Again, other bits to stick in, I've got some post-it notes and some washi tape. Again, post-it notes are great for adding extra little notes to your Bible, or putting them into your journal with kind of a point to remember. on them. Okay, now I've also got, oh, this is a white gel pen. That's just in case I want to paint a darker background and then write in white over it, or some of the papers are quite dark and I might want to write in white. Then I've got some water-based brush marker pens. Any water-based marker pen will work. Crayola Super Tips, any kind of non-alcohol based marker, so not your Sharpies, not your permanent markers, but any other marker will be great. These ones won't bleed in. I particularly like these ones because they've got a fine tip, so I can write normally with one, and then it's got a slightly bigger, more brush-like tip. But I've just picked out some Christmassy colours that I'm going to use in my journal. Now, one of the things that you can do with these, if they're water-based pens, is that you can actually paint with them. So I have just a regular sandwich bag, and this is a brush that has water in it, but any brush and a jar of water, and all you need to do is colour a little section on your plastic bag. Once you apply some water with the brush, you can then use it like paint. So that's really good. The other thing is you can colour a larger area in. If I just do some more around this just very quickly, and then I have a little spray bottle of water. If I just add a little spritz onto there, I can actually then turn it around and create a watercolour background. So I peel it off, then I'm just gonna dab those excess blots of water on the side, and I'm just going to wipe my plastic bag clean. I can reuse that. Once that's dry, I can then write over that, and it just creates a background in my journal. So that's all the supplies that I have in my basket. As I say, you only really need your notepad and pen. How much of this other stuff you do is completely up to you, and it really depends on how creative you want to get.